folks, we are going to get started on our dragon fruit month 3. So we're going to start with the pomegranate, which is the log cabin. So we're going to get started with that one right there. So I've got all the cutting for that one. I'm going to bring that one up. I'm going to set the others aside. And we're making 4. Bring my book over. Set that aside. We're making 4. I'll do that. Let's see. Yeah, 4, 4, 4. Oh, and 8 for the flying geese. All right, let's get started. Set all these pieces aside. All right. I've got my, and these are the 6-inch papers that I'm using for this one. Got all 4 of them. We'll get started. Let's get started. So we always start with number 1. You all see that? Number 1. And I'm going to grab my glue. So I glue. And the first one is this one. Use a little bit of glue. Just to kind of keep it in place for me. And then we want 2, which 2 is going to be is one of these. I wonder if I could get this like in camera. Let's see. If I were to put it there, can you see it? Pretty good, huh? Let's do this. Maybe. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so we want 2. So we're going to put right sides to right sides. Well, now we want 3. 3 is going to be 2.5. So it's going to be one of these. Oops. And it's going to be for the top, so. 3, but you know what I didn't do? Is I didn't fold these. Three. 4. 6. 7. Hey, Jinx. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. Okay, so there's 3. Just gonna make sure that it's truly for the most part. So I got 3. Press it. There's 3. Now we're gonna do 4. Which is this one. Lower. Just wanted to get it level there for a second. This one's going to be 4, and 4 is a dark. So 4 is going to be this one. And it's going to go across. Whoops. It's going to go across here. There's 4. Go ahead and press that. And then 5. 5 is going to be the next one. There's 5. 5 is here. Trim that a little bit. Okay, let's put 5 on. 5 goes here. press. Did everyone have a wonderful holiday? I'm going to do 6 next. 6 is the light. It's the 3 1/4. So probably 3 1/2. I'll make sure I'm grabbing the right pieces. 3 1/2. This one. 6. I had a busy holiday. I did. It was very busy. Yeah, it was a very busy holiday. I didn't get to come into my room, my sewing room very much during the holiday. I got some time off of work, so I'm hoping to get in here and do some sewing and I did finish up 7. What is 7? 7's the 4 1/2. I assume it's this one. I got a couple of my quilts put together, just some that I've been backing with Cuddle or Minky. I think it's pretty much the same thing, but I think Cuddle is the name of the company, I think. So it's a joy to come in here and sew a little bit. Okay, so it's gonna be this one. Let's go to 8. I am working on the quilted snowman, and we are right at the end of it. We're actually putting the finishing touches on, so I'm hoping to get that video up as well. Just seems like this is off a little bit here, sorry. I'm hoping to get that video up soon. That'll be the finishing touches. It's putting that quilt top together. So hopefully that will go up here soon as well. Now that the holidays, I can breathe a little bit. But it was fun. It was fun to see family and fun to see the grandkids' faces and, you know, with what Santa brought them. Okay, now we have 9. Scrunch the side of that one. 9. But yeah, it was good. Good to take a break from work. Talk to the family. Have them all together. I feel like I appreciate those moments a little bit more now that I'm older. I think I do. Nine and 10. It's going to be this one. So, yeah. Going to try. It was nice. It was nice to have family in the house, have all the kiddos. But, you know, I mean, it's always nice too when, because, you know, by the time that most of the day is done, I'm ready for a nap in my chair. I don't know if you all feel the same way, but I'm like, I could use a nap in the chair. But it's always a joy. We're going to do 11. I thought, you know, I'm going to do something a little bit easy. Not something I need to think too hard on. Do some paper piecing. I thought I'd bring you all along with me. And then we want 12. And I'm just trimming it just because I just using, I'll show you what I'm doing. So this is an 1/4. It's a bigger one. I've got a smaller one coming, but there's a ridge on this ruler, and I bump that ridge right up against the fold of that, and then I trim, and that gives me a perfect 1/4 inch. That's what I'm doing when I'm rolling over there. I just like to have that in place so when I add the next one, it just works out better. 12. I did 11. Let's do 12. And And 12 is dark. 12 is this one. This is such pretty vibrant fabric. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, you know what I didn't do? You know what I didn't do, folks? I didn't change my stitch down. This one's going to be a little harder for me to tear off the back, but that's okay. So there is 12, and now we're going to do 13. Trim it. If you don't, like I've got mine at 2.4, and it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult to rip off. It won't be easy. So I'll probably leave this one to the last to pull off. But now that I know that I did that, I'm going to bring it down to 1.5. Just gives me more stitches to puncture the paper and make it easier to tear. So I'm not fighting it. I forgot to do that. That's all right. We can work within it. Okay. So there's our block. I'm going to go trim it up, which with these papers, there's a trim on this line. And so you don't want to trim on this line. You want to trim on that far end line. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to grab a ruler. Grab a ruler. Here we go. There's our block. So I'm going to do the same process for the other 3, and I'll be right back. All right, folks, we are finished with the pomegranate block. So we just did that block. Let me show you each block. I think they turned out really, really well. The colors are just fantastic. So that is the pomegranate block. So we're going to set that one aside. And we're going to grab the peach block. And we are going to, this is a square and square. So we need that paper. We're going to make 4 of them. I'm going to do 1, and then I'll do the other 3 offline. So here we go. All right, so we finished our pomegranate, which is the log cabin, and now we're going to do the peach block. And we're going to use our square and a square. Looks like I gotta get one more, but that's okay. We're gonna do 4 of those. So let's get started. So we have, first thing we're gonna do is crease. So I'm gonna crease all my lines. All right, and we've got 5 spots for this one. So our middle is going to be this pink fabric. I'll flip it upside down. Put just a little bit of glue in the center, just to keep it from moving around on me. And I'm going to sit it in there. Try to make it level the best you can. Okay. And then I'm going to take, I think my first 2 is this fabric. And so I'm going to take one of these and I'm going to cut it from corner to corner. Okay, so now I have 2 triangles. I have 2 triangles. Set one aside, and we're going to do 2 first. I'm going to put it right along there. Okay. Just trying to make sure that it's even. All right, we're going to sew. I'm going to sew a little bit off the paper. I'm going to start off the paper and come into it. And I'm going to sew completely off. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and press that. All right, and then we're going to do 3, and 3 is the same, but I'm going to cut this down here a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to do 3. So we've got the same. Put it right along that edge. Make sure it's centered the best you can. Okay, so that one. Okay. Go ahead and just get it. I'm going to press it. Right. Then we're going to do 4. I'll trim that out. Alright, so we're going to do 4, and I'm going to cut that from corner to corner. Now I have 2 triangles, and this one's 4, so I'm going to put it right along here. Try to center it the best I can. Okay. I'm going to press that. All right, so now we've got 5. Take my other half of my square, right sides together. Try to center it the best I can. I'm looking at this tip, so I'm looking to center it there. Okay. I'm going to press that. All right, let me go square it up. So that is our square. Square and a square. I'll go ahead and do the other 3 offline. I'll see you in a bit. All right, so we finished the peach block. And love the colors. Love the colors. All right, so the peach block is done. I'm going to set that one aside. And now we're going to work on raspberry. So raspberry uses the economy papers. Looks like that. And you can see what the fabric is. And this is what the end result will be. I'll go ahead and do 1, and then I'll do the other 3 offline. Off camera, I mean. All right, so the first thing we, of course, got to do is we're going to crease our lines. and 9. Okay. Flip it over. Our center is this one, right? Is that one? Oh, there's the 4. Yep. So our first one is that. A little bit of glue for the center. Put it in there. Okay, and then we want 2. This will be our first. So 2, 2, 5 are these. So I'm going to cut a couple of these. Do I though? So 2, 4, 6, yep. Okay. Okay. All right. So we've got 2. It's going to be up there. I'm going to trim this down. Or just trimming down our first one. All right, so 2 is here. So we're going to put this right here, center it. Okay. Well, I have to change my battery. All right, I'm going to change out my battery. I'll be right back. Two. Let's do 3. And press those. Okay, so now we're going to do 4 and 5. gonna do 5. I'm gonna do 5 on the other side. You'll see in there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and press those. Okay, have that. So now we're gonna do, we've done 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're gonna do 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I'll do 6. Wait, cut those down, drill them down. Okay, so now we have that piece. So we're going to take our 4.5-inch blocks, these blocks, and I'm gonna go cut them. Okay, so now I have triangles, and we're gonna do 6. Now I'm going to do 7, the opposite corner. Okay, I'm going to press those. Okay, now we're on to the last. So we're going to do 8. Do 8. Okay, I'm going to do the other side, which would be 9. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and press this. Such beautiful fabric. All right, so there's our block. So I'm going to trim it up and I'll show you what it looks like. Is our raspberry block. Love the colors. Love, 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 love the colors. Love it. I'm going to do the other 3 offline and I'll be right back. Okay, so we've been working on the raspberry and we finished all of those. So we finished all of the raspberries. Is that one? That one. And that one. So next up is, I'm going to set this one aside, and the next one up is our so it's our flying geese. We're going to make 4 of those. I've got 4 papers. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to use the we're using the 3" by 6" finished flying geese paper. And our fabrics, that one, and then these. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so to prep, I've gone ahead and I've taken this and cut it into triangles. And then this will be our main piece. I'm going to set this aside. I'll set it right down here. We're going to do 1. All right, I'm going to go ahead and crease. The triangles on each side. Okay. I'll flip it over. Put a little bit there. I'm going to put a little bit there. A little bit there. Take this beautiful fabric, right sides up, and I'm going to place it here. I'm just going to make sure that it covers all my lines, and it does. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and fold this back, and I'm going to trim each one of these. I'm going to do 2 first. Okay. And then it goes aside. And then I'm going to take my triangles that I just cut. And I'm going to lay this on here. I'm going to sew starting oops. Okay. And then I'm going to do the other one, the other side. Okay, I'm going to press those. Get some of my stuff out of the way. Iron needs to be hot. Iron needs to be hot. Okay. So now we're going to work on 3. And you'll have to pull your stitching down a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and trim. then we're going to grab our triangle pieces. We're going to put it here and here. Okay, let's do the other side. Right sides to right sides. Okay. All right, press that. All right, so now we have that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just a little out so my fingers aren't in the way. So I'm going to trim on the dark line. A lot of the other ones are like cut on an outer edge, but we're going to cut right along this black line right here. We're going to do all four sides first, and then we'll cut them apart. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut along this line all the way around, and then I'll come in and I'll cut along these dark lines to separate them. All right, so let me show you all. So I've got the block, but on the back, to separate them, there are 2 block lines. And I'm going to actually trim on those black lines. That will give us our 2 flying geese from the one paper. All right, so now that we've trimmed, we now have 2 flying geese. And to take the paper off is pretty simple, because remember that you need to change your stitch. I typically will run it on 1.5 or 1.3. And I crease it, run my fingernail down it, and it comes off really, really simple. Like that. This last one, just get up underneath it, remove it. Let's do the other one. I fold it back, pull this corner, and I crease it with my fingernail, and it comes right off. Do the same thing for the other side. Crease it with my fingernail. And it comes right off. So there you have it. We have 2 perfect flying geese. Just like that. So I'll go ahead and do the other 3 offline, and I'll be right back. All right, so we finished our flying geese. So we have 8 of them all together. So now we are going to put some blocks together. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put these together, these 2 together. So we're going to grab the other one that we had. I'm going to put them all on. Oh, I got to take the papers off those. Okay, there's our blocks. I'm going to do 1 for now, and I'll do the other ones offline. So we're going to take one of these and one of these, and we are going to put them together like that. Nope. We're going to put them together like that. Yep. Okay. Right sides together. All right. Moved on me. Okay, I'm gonna put my stitches back up. 2.5. Okay, so now we have that unit, and I'm going to go ahead and press. I'm going to press it open. There, I pressed it open. So there's that unit. And then we need to do 1 of these and 2 of those. Set this one aside for now. And we're going to put these back to back like this. I'm going to do that first. Make sure that everything stays together. Okay, so now we have that, and I'm going to go ahead and press it open. Finger press it first. Okay, pressed it open. Saved my point, just doesn't want to lay down. Okay, So then we're going to take and put these together like that. Okay, so now we have that unit. Okay. All right, so now we have that unit. We'll put them together. And log cabin will be on top. And the purple will be on the bottom. So what I want to make sure is that I get these centers. So I'm going to pin. Okay, perfecto. All right. So I might just iron this, press it to one side for this one. There you go. There's our block. There's our finished block. I'm going to go ahead and do the remaining ones, and I'll be right back. All right, so we have all the blocks put together. Is that one? all the same. That one. Hello, Cooper. There's this one. All right. So that is month 3. So with that said, if you like this content and you would like to that would be my puppy dog, and you'd like to subscribe to my channel, that supports me and being able to build my channel. My goal is 1,000 subscribers, hopefully, within the next couple. Well, my goal is 1,000 subscribers to start with. Also, if you'd like to be notified when I put these up, this one is for the Dragon Fruit monthly So Long with Fat Quarter Shop. I will link them down below if you're interested in following along as well. Kimberly has great videos for each one of the paper piecing, so feel free to go over and check out her site as well. So, yeah, with that said, I'll see you in the next video next month for this one. Have a blessed day.